Good day, Spark Millie here, and welcome back to our McLaren Motorsport Manager F1 2021 Manager Mod save. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Welcome back to the channel. I just want to quickly thank all the people who commented last episode. We had Riley Hole, Starry Beam, Zach K, Joey, and Nightbot, and Peter Plays. I'm going to make a slight change to the channel and try and reduce the view length of each video. So I won't be in video replying to each comment like I was before, but I'll put you on the screen to thank you for commenting, and I reply to every comment. So make sure to leave comments down below. Also make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. With that being said, let's get started. Alright, so today we do have the Suzuka GP. There is predicted to be rain, but there was predicted to be a rain at Singapore last weekend, and obviously we hardly got any rain really, so hopefully rain comes through in qualifying, maybe into the race here, and we could sneak a really good qualifying result and then look to hold on to it during the race. But let's go forth here to car repair and we'll improve some parts. So medium speed corners is important around here, so we're going to stop working on the gearbox for a bit and switch straight over to suspension, which will be able to max out before the race, which would be fantastic, and that should give us a little boost. And designing engine has finished, so it's time to design a new part. Let's have a look here. I think we've got to start going towards next year, so we could be in a job next year, and I think a season 2 is on the card, so let's build a really good part for next year. I think we're going to go with where do we really need to make a jump? Let's go acceleration. We got to get some illegal parts on this thing for next season, so yep, do that one. There's not really that many illegal parts, is there? How about that? That would be a pretty decent engine. 1395. I think that's the way to go. To be honest, actually, 1400. Yeah, that's even better. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So build that, and hopefully that'll give us a boost next year. Welcome to Q3 at Suzuka. Straight into it here. So we've qualified decently in Q1 and Q2, just in the top 10 in Q2, which you love to see. And there's going to be a lot of rain, so we're not going to send them out just yet. We're going to really time this well. Hopefully, I think there's only going to be one run, so we're going to look to just do it with like a 2 minutes to go on the session. We'll start sending them out to get maximum track grip. I just want to quickly say, Zach K notified me that there was no chapters on the last video. Oh, I left it a bit late there, so we're going to send them out quite close together. And I looked it up, and you actually lose the ability to add chapters to your videos once you get a channel strike. So, which I think is a joke, especially, if you've seen my other video on the channel, you know my thoughts on my supposedly community guideline strike. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe check out my video. I made a little rant on YouTube, but yeah, sorry about that. But I'm still putting them in the description, so hopefully when I get my ability back, they will be added to all the videos that they're in the description for. So if you want to check out, watch parts of the video, go in the description. It's got all the timestamps there, and you just click that and jump to it. So sorry about that, guys, but there's not really much I can do. But that is P8, P10, not the best qualifying session from us there. But yeah, onto the race. Just before the race here, I just want to quickly say that only 50% of you are subscribed who are watching the series, so it means the world to me if you could just hit that subscribe button. Road to 1,000 by the end of the year is on, and we're so close to 800 subs. Also make sure to give the video a like if you're enjoying it. But that's all from me, on to the race. Race day here in Suzuka, not very disappointing, but not the best way to start your Grand Prix. We're going to go light-footed with a 8th and 10th qualifying, and we're going to soft tyres for Lando. So that light-footed is really good for tyre wear, and as you see there, our setups are perfect. Well, as good as they can get, really. And then overtake, push. Let's get this race underway. So Vettel's actually on the second row. Good on him. We're going to follow on board Ricciardo because he's the leading driver. And we've got Perez right ahead, then Sainz. So if we can get in front of Sainz early doors, that would be perfect. But here we go. Jumps Perez. And that is the slow Mercedes of Bottas. Cuts us off from having to go at Sainz. And Leclerc's dropped down the field as well. And we're going to get past Leclerc, hopefully. He's going to push us really wide onto the little strip on the side of the track. And we're still fighting here. Bottas in the way yet again. But Ricciardo is going to get the move done around the outside. Leclerc cut the corner there. But, we cut corners all the time. And the marshals don't seem to pick it up. What an awesome track as well. I love the trees on the Japanese track in this game. But Sainz is doing a madness right now, but can he keep it up is the real question. I don't know how much pace that Ferrari's got in the long term. He usually drops back. I haven't really had a look at Norris, but he's right behind us, and Leclerc's going to come back at us. Hopefully we can keep him back. We're not going to push these tyres too hard, even though they've got light-footed with Ricciardo. We don't want to be doing silly strategies to kill these tyres too early. But yeah, looks like we're not able to get past Leclerc here very early. But we're going to chuck it in 12 times there, get this race well underway. And we finally, no, we don't get past Leclerc. I thought we were in front of him for a bit, but we weren't. And the tyres are getting really high, and we're going to look to just chill into this race a little bit more, ease out on the strategy, and yeah, get into the swing of things. Oh, and rain's kicked in. I didn't even think about the rain, but I think it's fine just to roll through on the slicks, to be honest. I Yeah, I don't really think there's much to game switching to inters, but we'll see if the AI do. Hopefully they do, as they have to pit soon anyway. We're really looking after our tyres, obviously because we're on the softs as opposed to the mediums. I mean, not the mediums, the super softs. And it looks like, yeah, we should be able to one stop it today quite easily if we look after these tyres, which we will of course do. But I don't think anyone's going to jump into the pits on the inters, which is a bit of a shame because there's no way we were. So I was hoping that they would take the extra pit stop, but that's fine. 7th and 9th we run, and Vettel's boxed, but he's on another set of slicks. We jump up the order, and I don't think they might be able to make us at the end of this race. They're going to really be pushing it to make it on the one stop today because they pitted so early. In fact, I don't think they can. I think they can only get like 30 laps out of these tyres. We might be pushing a bit with Lando, if I'm being honest, but we'll see where the race takes us. All right, so Lando's on 30% tyres, and it's going down quite fast. So we're going to look to bring him in onto another set of softs, which are going to last us 41 laps. So that should be good enough, and the pit risk is going up quite high. And that light footage is so good for Ricardo. As you see there, it's on 57%, so we can use some of these tyres now. As his tyres, let's see how much longer they actually last on the prediction. Oh, they don't show you on the prediction. Doesn't even take into account the light footed, but we'll use the extra fuel here. We've got plenty of extra fuel. Norris, who was actually being caught by the Ferraris after the pits, but they got an extra pit stop to make, because if Lando's pushing it to make it, then they definitely have to push again. Or not push, sorry, save their tyres to try and make it into this race. But look, Ricardo, he's going to basically do the entire Grand Prix on one set of tyres. And he used it as well. Obviously, we're using the tyres we used in Q2, so yeah, that is quite the achievement there. Look, we're not going to waste time. We're just going to bring him in straight away. And this race has been quite routine for us, but that's fine. We come out in 5th place with everyone above him still to pit. So if he can push on these tyres, he can hopefully steal another podium. I mean, Leclerc and Sainz still got a box. So push, 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 Danny Rick. You could be on here. I feel bad for Lando because he's got the not as good parts and he doesn't have light-footed. I would have given him that, but maybe we should hire an engineer next year with a light-footed bonus. That would be fantastic to have 2 drivers that are really good on tyres, for sure, because yeah, it's such an advantage as we've seen this race. And Ricciardo was on the podium fighting Leclerc, so they stopped, and he's using too much fuel, unfortunately, but I think we can push pretty hard on these tyres. Oh, 3 laps to go. Holy Moses, where did that time go? As, yeah, we're going to have to really watch these tyres in Norris. It's in P6 right now. Right now, we are still behind Ferrari, but only by 2 points. This will close the gap by 1. So zoom through here, 2 laps, absolutely smash these tyres in the ground. Ricciardo doing fantastic, leaving Leclerc in the dust. And can we make it 2 podiums back to back? He's on lap 62 right now, so the race won't finish. But final lap now, and Ricciardo is going to come home in another podium spot. Norris has got 5 seconds to Vettel. His tyres are reaching the end of his life, but end of their life, not his life. But we're going to have a Ferrari sandwich. McLaren's the bread, Ferraris are the meat, or whatever you have in your sandwiches. But here's Ricciardo. He's about to lap Raikkonen in 13th. So Ricciardo's got some serious pace, which is what we love to see. Verstappen's actually going to win a race. I hope he's cheating, because then we can get 2 back-to-back second places. That would be fantastic. Right, here he goes. Daniel Ricciardo is going to come home in P3 to make it 2 podiums. And the Ferrari, because we ran out of fuel in the final lap. Wow, that was close. Holy cow, that was so close. Oh, well, we got it home in P3. That's all that matters. By 0.3 seconds. Wow. Because, yeah, it jumped up on me, the end of the race. But that's fine. He's got the job done. Lando had a bit more fuel to use, but he's 20 seconds behind Sainz. I don't really think it was worth pushing it. His tyres, we're pretty much done for. But Max Verstappen wins the race. Hopefully we can inherit a second place if he's cheating, but decent race. Alright, Red Bull, what have you been up to? There's no way they're cheating 3 races in a row. I know they didn't cheat last race. There's a drive-through. No one's cheating. Lance Stroll got a drive-through, but that's about it. Yuki crashed out. Yeah, so that was another podium. That was on strategy. We're really loving the light-footed. We got to use that more often for sure because it is quite overpowered. But in 2 points behind Ferrari, this is a battle for 3rd place, possibly for our jobs, because if we finish 4th instead of 2nd, that's going to look really bad. But 3rd instead of 2nd doesn't seem too bad, but not a bad GP there. And there you go, we came 2nd in that race, beating out Ferrari and possibly Red Bull or Mercedes in that one. And we've gone up 15% chairman happiness, which is a massive boost to our job security. And hopefully we can keep that on the upwards trajectory, keep our little streak of podiums alive. Of course, we were a bit cheated out last time due to Lando crashing out with Ricciardo's podium. But what are your thoughts? Max is an exceptional talent. That's my thoughts on him. But yeah, where does that put us in the standings? 2 points behind Ferrari. Hopefully they have a couple bad races, but still plenty of racing to do this season. And yeah, that's all from me today. Next up, Circuit of Americas. It looks like it's going to be all sunny. Bit of clouds on practice, but no rain. But thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you're still enjoying the series. If you are, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Join the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you next time for the Circuit of Americas.